Good evening, everybody. I just came from a farewell. This is D8. This is Friday. I'm drunk. Let's do it. Moleskin. Moleskin could be the letters M and E, and they clad a naked kidnapped victim. Is kidnapped? Oh, wait, is a victim in a skirmish? Wait, no, hang on. I think I know what it's going to be. A skirmish is just going to be melee. Like in Smash Brothers. Oh, I think I got one across. Yeah. Why is that a kidnap victim? I don't think I can justify it yet, but oh, hang on. It's not going to be Lee. It's going to be ELE. So moleskin is going to be M and E, and it's going to clad, as in go on the outside of a naked kidnap victim. Now we need to think of a kidnap victim. Who's a kidnap victim? Is there a famous one? Is it a kid from Ransom? Does he have a name? What is a 5-letter name that's got ELE in the middle? Is this going to be something? It could be Madeline. Maybe it is Madeline McCann. Good reference. That's enough for me to confirm that it's right. Yachty's right to give Tykes a spin-off road. I immediately read that as spin-off road instead of spin off-road because I'm a TV guy rather than a cowboy. I don't know what any of those words are. Happy union ends. Union ends could be U and N. No. Divine without bed covers. Divine could be a verb here, like what a divining rod does, to find something. So if you're without bed covers, you're going to be sheetless? Blankets, sheets, doonas. I think this is going to be a container. We just need a word for consequential, and then Arabic leader enters. No, follow. I'm not that drunk. I can do it. Follow. Queens travel. Beyond Q, say. Follow is going to be like to dog or to tail. Beyond Q, say, makes me think that this is actually a word that starts with Q, and then we need 4 letters after. What's the Queen's travel? And then we get a word for follow. Could be quest. Not sure. 18 across. We need 18 across. PC key edits margins on third document. Is PC just going to be a Mac, ironically? Key. Edits margins. No, this is a PC key. There we go. So the margins of edits are E and S because they're the outer letters, and the third letter of document, third document is the letter C, and it's ESC, which is a PC key. Certain immigrant guard. Ugh. Blur. Okay, we can do this. Immigrant guard. Is that an anagram of guard? Is immigrant the indicator there? No. Hobbit. There's 2 hobbits I know. One's Frodo and one's Bilbo. I couldn't. Is Sam a hobbit? I don't even know. I have neither watched nor read them, and I don't care to. What if the hobbit is Sam, and then dated is aged in some kind of way? What's a 5-letter word for sword that starts with Sam? What else could hobbit be? It's got to be one of those names. Jointly underwrite core. It's not a corpse? No way. Core, soon deployed. Jointly underwrite. Is that going to be co-sponsor? SPONSOR is 7 letters. Yeah, and I'm seeing all the letters. Oh, it's an anagram, isn't it? It's an anagram of core, soon. Co-sponsor. Jointly underwrite. Great. Elliptic hoop. No, nothing's coming to me. Nor for this one, frankly, and I'm going to need 18 across again, which was this one, which was baffling. Engineer, shortened, again with the word choice. It's just brilliant. Engineers could be an anagram signpost for the word shortened, which is 9 letters, and drives from office could be the literal. And it is. It's dethrones. Oh, that's satisfying. I was about to go into a whole spiel about how shortened could be an indicator for something else, but there we are. Sustained attack. Sustained attack could be the literal. Sustained could be the literal, meaning held or similar. Attack on factional privileges and fact. Hang on, factional. No, I'm thinking of fractional. I'm thinking it might be some container clue. Or a hidden clue, sorry. Factional could kind of mean that. Somewhere within... Yes, it is. It's exactly that. Hidden between privilege and isn't is EGEIS, which spelled backwards is siege. And that's a sustained attack. I've been noticing this more and more now that I'm filming myself solving crosswords and watching them back, which I don't think a lot of people do. and I'm noticing that my first instinct for how the cryptic element works is usually right. And then it exposes how stupid I am, because I don't know where to go from there, because my general knowledge sucks. But there you have. I'm really happy with that. I got 5. 5! That's huge! For a Friday? Cop that! Lofty Hindu almost had shape. And I can already tell from studying the styles of clues that this is going to be a hybrid, because there's too many words for it to be anything else. Is this a famous Hindu, and a lofty one at that? Could be last of pizza, which is the letter A, could just be the last of shake, and then pizza could refer to something else. Plus a meat turnover, an anagram of meat, or turnover could mean just spell it backwards. Taem. Civil War novelist rallied. So 636 could be a famous name, an actual Civil War novelist, but how many letters do we have there? We're looking for 15. We've got 5. No, that's 16, I'm pretty sure. So it's not an anagram. Rallied is not the indicator there. Is it going to be a Civil War novelist? Could be a phrase for automatically. If it is a phrase, then the middle word could be and, could be the. Yep, this might be a Civil War novelist that I don't know. Is this going to be a bridge strategy, as in the card game? What do you do in bridge? You short suit yourself? That's a nice whiskey. Revolutionary pinches deplorable Aryan lie. My instinct here is that lie is the literal. 414, tell something. And revolutionary, yeah, hang on. I think it's actually spin a yarn. Deplorable Aryan gives us the anagram of a yarn. The thing is, revolutionary, how does this work? A revolutionary is commonly clued as Shay. Now there's a Shay in Che Guevara, so there's a Shay in pinches. You could take that out, and you're left with the 4 letters you want for spin, but can't quite justify it, but we'll know better when we get some cross letters. Superior cleric, clipped 18, why 18 across again? Never gonna solve it. Honkers, no. 18 across again? You gotta be kidding me. Rashly outstep. Alright, let's just drop everything until 18 across is solved. Should we do that? Is that what you want? Alright, so this suggests that it is a car firm. We need a 5-letter word for scam that gives us another car firm. What's a car firm that's a 5-letter word for scam? Cheat? Oh, what are car firms? Cars bore me so much. BMW, Audi, car companies, Mitsubishi, Daihatsu, Jaguar, but joins one car firm. Wait, hang on. If car firm is the literal, then that means the one here is referring to the I. Union ends when composer. Half abandoned flashes. If you take the letters of half out of flashes, you're left with SERS. Or abject might have to be the literal then, because there's not enough left. How would that work though, because we've already got an S there, so you can't have another SERS. Oh no, I'm too drunk. I can't do this. Noted campus unionist. I think noted campus? Oh, have you already got this? I think you should have. Occasional charm gives you C, A, and M. So after displaying occasional charm means that we're looking for a noted campus. A unionist is in inverted commas here because it's a cryptic way of defining someone getting married, as in joining a union, which is a bride. And it maintains the lead of good. And that gives you a noted campus, which is Cambridge. I trust that the person in the Twitch chat who lives in Cambridgeshire got that before I did. Marxist source sent up. Is that going to be the red something? I'm seeing the R there, which makes me think it is red something backwards. Now I'm just trying to reverse engineer it. Is it 2 order? But a Marxist oh, right, okay. I was looking for an actual Marxist text. I didn't think there was a communist manifesto called the Red Root. Marxist is a red, and a source is a root, and if you spell them backwards, you get 2 order, which is as you like it. And the italics are quite a red herring to make you think he's talking about Shakespeare. But he's not. Pasta. Scones. Scones. So, when you see 2 words like this, you know you got a double meaning. I think this is going to be a word for pasta, some kind of shape, but scones. I think this might be scones as a verb, as in to peg something at someone. You know, if you throw a tennis ball at the back of someone's head, you scone them. What are pasta shapes? Ravioli, shells, spaghetti tagliatelle, fettuccine, risotto. Look, Give me another cross letter. I think we'll get it. Head of lettuce eaten. 18 across. See, he says he's not doing a theme, but this is basically a theme. 21 and 17 across. Here we go. Outright upsetting another 18 across. He's a cheeky, cheeky boy. I'm gonna need to find 18 across before we can get close to this. Well, we've at least broken the back of it, so we have some clues. What is a yachty? Is that an affectionate term for someone who owns a yacht? I don't think they deserve a term like that. I think we should call them what they are, which is the 1%. If that is an anagram, what do you get from that? Steaky doer. No, I want to see what this gives us. We've already got at least the first word, a certain immigrant. Or is it a retired cleaner? This is a famous immigrant. Who's a famous immigrant? Hamilton. This is going to be some kind of term for UK immigrants to Australia. Because a retired cleaner is going to be a mop, spelled backwards, and you're going to get some kind of pom. There's a word for guard. Keep an eye on something. What is it as a verb? Because if it's used as a noun here, it's going to be a verb. Also, what else could this be? Tin, tan, could be ton. I don't know what phrase would start with ton. Could be tan. I think it's going to be a 10-something pom. There's a certain immigrant. I just don't know what that means necessarily. But if it is, I will pull back round for some kind of pom. I will could become ILL, and then pull could be draw, background for 18 across. Alright, what I'm seeing is that pull could be draw. If you pull back, then you get Ward, and if you put that round, you get Willard. But I don't know what this is referring to yet. What's this gonna be? This can't work. I shouldn't gamble on it yet. I don't think that's how it works. Oh, that's frustrating. If it is a hobbit, the O doesn't tell us anything, because it could be Frodo or it could be Bilbo. Or, what ends in a D? Head of lettuce eaten by a pom? That's fair. What kind of poms are we talking about? Something that's fair could be blonde. If the head of lettuce is eaten by Bond? Why is Bond this kind of pom? 10 pence pom? Is that a thing? If that is Bond, that's definitely Bilbo. Why is it Bilbo? Oh, running into dangerous territory here where I feel like I've got the answers and I don't know why. Hobbit is Bilbo. We've got two words that form the cryptic. Dated. I'm not seeing it. What could that be? Dated is old. Are there other hobbits? What are their names? Why would he put the more obscure hobbits in? You can't do that. Elliptic hoop. If the literal is elliptic hoop, then we need to put ID inside a 5-letter word for park that starts with O. Or what is it, like orbital? Orbit. I think this is Willard. Again, I don't know why. If I am right with pom, rashly I'd step amid twin galahs. What a clusterfuck. Amid here is throwing spanner in the works, because I think what they're saying is I'd step gives you an anagram, and then maybe twin galahs, or it could just be... No, not a clue. Well, that felt like all the inroads I had, so now here we are again, not knowing where to go. Rallied so automatic. Let me count the letters. If we rally the letters of so automatically, we might get a Civil War novelist. But now I need to figure out a name. Prime example of what I'm talking about. I have worked out the literal, and I don't know it because I'm ignorant. But I do know that it's going to be an anagram of automatically. So automatically. Lachlan, Lawrence, Leslie, Lomas. Is it going to be like a French name? Latico May. Oh, it's Louise May Alcott. It's novelist. It's not a historian. The whole time I've been thinking about a historian. It's not Louise, it's Louisa. Yeah, there's no E in there. Louisa May Alcott. Anagram is so automatically. Ah, that's nice. So, we have union ends. It's Hyundai. It's the ends of happy and the ends of union. And then the composer isn't a famous composer. He is somewhat, but not a musical one. David Astle, the setter. And then we get a car firm. So now, scam a 9 across rival. It is definitely a car firm. What's a scam? What a lofty Hindu. I see an M and an H, and immediately a name like Mahatma comes to mind? Is this going to be about a Himalayan, lofty, someone in the mountains? Maharishi. Almost had. Yeah, I think I'm on the right track with that, but if that is Maha, could that be an R? Consequential. Consequential could be resultant. It is that. Arabic leader is an A, and Arabic leader is a sultan. So about time just gives you the RE and the T, and an Arabic leader is a sultan. And you put that in the middle to get consequential. So this looks like it's going to be why though? Maharishi. Almost had is going to be the HA. Nah, I got no idea. I'm going to look at this. I just don't know that word, not yet. Object to drama. Well, is this just going to be end play? The object, your purpose is your end, and a drama could just be a play. A bridge strategy is, I guess that's a specific title. 18 across. Is that going to be a POM again? Pommy. Oh, there's so many ways around it can go. Stockholders already could be cattle drovers. They hold stock. But then by phone could mean it's a homophone, like drovers or farmers or ranchers. And then you think of a homophone for it. It could be that. I don't know if it is. Rangers or something. 18 across to leverage. No idea. Oh, I see what it is. It's not an elliptic hoop. Hoop is just an O, and that's there. So it's hoop-eyed, which is the OID, and that's hidden within a park, which is an oval. So that's not clean. And is this going to be another famous POM? Colin? I'm just not seeing the theme yet. Colin somebody? The famous Collins. The British Colin Firth. Not a clue. Maharish, if that is an S. Sammy Davis? Is this like a British Rat Pack or something? Wait, if Bond is in it, is this something to do with Monopoly? Is it Bond Street? Who are the Brits? What is immigrant? Oh man. This is doing my head in. I feel like it's something I should know, and he's just clued it in a very cryptic way. More than expected. It was a swatting. Anagram of up, which is PU. Maybe it is up on, because you don't have to say on if retired cleaner is the thing at the end. So what's a guard? Is it a 10-pound POM? Because POUN, to guard something could be to tend, to look after it. It's a 10-pound POM. I was close with 10 pence, wasn't I? Is that what you call the UK expats in Australia? 10-pound POM? Or is that like the gammon backpackers? With their lobster tans. I mean, you get more of them in Spain than in Australia. So that's noodles. Pasta is noodles. It's a vague term. So does that mean that scones there is to hit someone? What's your noodle? Your noodle's your head. So what if scone means literally to hit someone in your head? I don't know. I feel like I got the wind knocked out of my sails getting 10-pound POM because I've never heard the phrase before. But that's the joy of a cryptic, I guess. If I can get a couple more before an hour, then that gives me another hour to get through the remaining handful of clues. The thing is, this doesn't help me with the others. I don't know why Bond is a 10-pound POM. Head of letters is L, and the 18 across has to be Bond. I don't know why. This must be Willard then. Pull is draw. Background for a 10-pound POM. Don't know why. Hello? There's some cross letters. 18 across is lure. There's going to be a something passage. What's a 10-pound POM? Years is age. Years after. That makes sense. How do I justify this? Years after gives us 3 letters, which takes the rest of it down to 12. I'd step is 6 already, and so now, here we go. Twin galahs. If it is passage, then what we've got left here is ass. And that's going to be one of the galahs, and that means we've got a second one there. And then you've got a P from I'd step anagrammed, means that we've got IDSTE to fit in here, and that's all that will fit. An assisted passage works. The more I do this, the more I'm realizing that 10-pound POM is a well-established thing. And assisted passage has something to do with it, and frankly, I should be proud that despite having no idea what's going on, I am thrashing this. For someone who's clearly quite stupid, I'm surprisingly smart, but I'm absolutely baffled by this. I should just look it up. Why am I not looking it up? Let's see how far I can get without looking it up. What does it mean? That do you get a cheap flight to Australia if you come there to pick fruit or something? What's a yachty's right? Someone who sails a yacht, and if they have a right to something. Is it sea rage? Yeah, here comes the hour lull. Is it say? No, doesn't fit. What car company brands themselves as a word that's synonymous for scam. What if ham is the meat turnover? The whole thing is turned over. I still don't know why Bilbo is Bilbo. Should I just look up what a 10-pound pom is? I have solved more than I should have based on my general knowledge. I'm looking it up. That's it. I don't care. Sure, but how is this referring to specific ones? Basically a slur, isn't it? How is Bond a 10-pound pom? Why am I doing? I'm researching on Wikipedia just to solve a cryptic crossword. This is more than I need to do. Whoa. No. This is eye-opening. The word pom is derived from pomegranate, an Australian rhyming slang for immigrant. There are so many problems with that. First of all, Australian rhyming slang, like that was a thing. Pomegranate, immigrant. Come on, history. Kylo, it's gotta be Colin. Don't know what's going on. So we have a lot of options here. Honkers could be geese or ducks. Honkers with no clothes, it gives us G-E-E-S. And then gaining a working party, is that a B? G's B. There are other kinds of honkers. Could be horns, but then you just get horn. That feels it's not cryptic enough. What's the point of making a deletion if you're just going to give you the singular of it? That's why geese makes a lot more sense, because the plural ends in an E, which means if you take the letter off, you don't just get the singular. There's other kinds of honkers. Immediately think of hooters, but it's not going to be boobies. If that is a G. Seeing the A there makes me think that it's just an anagram. Something rado? Something daro? Something Dayor? Something bored. Ugh, it is an anagram. It's going to be starboard. A yachty's right. It's the right on a boat. So tykes must be brats. I didn't realize tykes in that sense was spelled with a Y. I don't think I've ever seen it in print. Great. Oh man, it's been 20 minutes since the last clue I got. We're into the dregs, aren't we? Is a superior like an abbot? Oh, what if a superior cleric is an abbot and you clip that and you get an 18 across, which is just another British name? I think it might be, but I'm not confident enough yet. Is this the Bee Gees? Does that mean gaining it means it goes ahead of them? It's like doing a simple trivia contest on a movie that you haven't seen. I have to do this. These normally take me 2 hours. I got through most of it in an hour. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 clues. And that's gonna take me 40 minutes? That's 5 minutes a clue. That's really boring. What if it is Abbott? Divine without bed covers. Breezy Hyundai. Daihatsu. And it's not necessarily a Japanese car. Can't get it. It's just a blockage. It's not Miranda. She spells it with another E. Ugh, dreadful woman. Just want to go to bed. I'm just all drunk and pouty. I've been a little sook. Gonna miss my friend. Left the party. Come do this. It's bullshit. Don't even know what it's about. I hate it. What if it's an adjective and that's a C, meaning godly, divine, blessed? Is it blessed? Oh, tell me. Ah, it is blessed. That's so good. Without is just less. And bed literally covers it. It is bed. Oh, hallelujah. Did you already have that? You hadn't got that one. Oh, okay, great. To scam. Diddle? No. Not enough letters. That's the main problem there. Too many D's. What are other cars? I'm just gonna type in vowels at random. It's not, when I said at random, I meant in order. What? That has to be a vowel, surely. Dodge. It's an American car. Ugh. You know what? We're right on schedule here, aren't we? To follow could be to ensue. And that's exactly what it is. Oh, Queens. Travels. It's an anagram indicator. Anagram of queen, but not all of it. Everything beyond Q. Q out loud is the Q. Anagram of Weens gives you ensue. If Bee Gees are an example of 10-pound poms, so they were migrants after World War II? Is that what we're getting at? Is Alan Bond one of them? What word fits here? What can that be? Sauce? I don't know if Willard's right. Swiss. How's this for some online content? Join me Thursday nights at 10 o'clock. I'm just gonna start spewing gibberish. There are other options for this. Pool could be drag, I guess. Gillard. What if it's Gillard? Is Gillard a 10-pound prom? Flashes. They're gonna be signs, warning signs, road signs. Nothingness. How many letters we got in nothingness? Yeah, it's an anagram of nothingness. Take the TH out of it, because half of with is TH. And you're left with no ingness, and then you get neon signs. Heavens to Betsy. 3 clues left, and I'm still no closer to understanding what the theme is. What do all these people have in common? The Bee Gees? Bond? Gillard? I didn't think Abbott with a T. That's not Tony Abbott, though. I thought he had 2 T's just like a superior cleric would. So I need to think of what Hadshake is. If it's almost had, does that mean it's going to be AD and therefore DA, or is it going to be HA and therefore AH? Colin Hay. That's the Men at Work dude. We shared a venue with him. I think our last Edinburgh. He had the show right after. He was nice enough, I guess. Maharaja. Almost had is the HA. Oh, shake, to jar. Something that's jarring. It will jar you. That's the shake. Last of pizza is the A, and then the meat is a ham. That's a lofty Hindu. 18 across to leverage. I've got 1 left. This is a new record. I can keep this under an hour 40. That should make the edit better. This is Jimmy Barnes. To leverage something is to jimmy it open, like with a crowbar. And a stockholder, it is a pun. It's not about a farmer. It's a barn. Stockholders. It's where you keep your stock, in barns. Hey, wellity. Who's the smartest idiot that you know? Not a clue what's going on here. I think I get it now. All of these people are of English descent, obviously born in the UK, and they migrated shortly after World War II and then became famous. And I guess I knew that about Colin Hay and Jimmy Barnes, and even the Bee Gees. Weren't the twins, not all of them were British, right? Like at least one of them was Australian, if not the twins. Which Bond? Which Abbott? So it is Alan Bond. Alright, chat, elucidate. But you said it's Tony Abbott. So you're saying that an Abbott in the clerical sense, because Tony Abbott, the former Prime Minister, the disgrace, the idiot, the onion-eating, fuckwit Prime Minister, he spells his name with 2 T's. So you're saying if you clip that, then Abbott in a clerical sense is spelt the other way around. Okay, so the clue goes the other way around. Superior cleric is the literal, and you clip Tony Abbott to get it. So he's a 10-pound pom, okay? Julia Gillard should be celebrating my victory over David Astle in a record time. And the one time I did it, I didn't even understand the theme. And Sue was cute. They're all good. These are all good clues. These were all fun to solve. Someone tell me why Bilbo is Bilbo. What's going on? A dated sword? Is it an old kind of sword? Define Bilbo. It's an iron bar. That's not a sword. How is that anything? There is something a little bit lazy about that, particularly for a DA, because there are lots of vague ways to clue words. But if you put the word Hobbit in your crossword, then you know it's only one of 2 names. If I type in Bilbo, Bilbo Baggins, Bilbo Baggins, Bilbo Baggins. Okay, so the 4th hit on Google gives us... It's still not really a sword though, is it? Where was the one? Here we go, finely tempered sword. That's definition 2 of 3, and it's not even Google, it's dictionary.com. I mean, piss off. I don't know how to feel about that. Why is this Colin Hay? Wait, is cautious coy? C-O-Y? Duck is nil. I'm seeing nil there, thinking it might be something later. Duck upsetting means you spell nil backwards to get the L-I-N. Duck is going to be the O, and then upsetting another duck is what it refers to. So that gives you the O-lin. So then cautious must be cherry or tray or something? Is chari a word? Cautious, there you go. I think it's cherry. And if you make that outright, you take the R out of it, so you get the che. That goes about on the outside of duck, which is the first O, but then it upsets another, which means nil is the other duck. Wow, that's convoluted. Despite being so clueless for all of this, no pun intended, I'm most proud of getting assisted passage. Again, yet another phrase I wasn't aware of. I solved the whole thing just from cross letters, the cryptic element, and just common sense. That was fun. And how is it the fastest solve that I've done? Alright, I need to go. I'm gonna go to bed and hope I don't get a hangover tomorrow. Maybe I should do all my streams drunk. I mean, I bet we should do the next one at least, just to be scientific about it. Make sure it's not just correlation. See you next time. Good night, everybody.